UFC 329, the rematch, 13 years in the making. Did you know Conor McGregor and Max Holloway first fought in 2013, long before either man became one of the biggest names in mixed martial arts? Tonight, two legendary careers collide once again. UFC 329 brings Conor McGregor and Max Holloway back into the octagon for a rematch more than a decade in the making. Their first meeting happened in Boston in August 2013. McGregor was still building his reputation. Holloway was a young prospect searching for his place in the UFC. McGregor won that first fight by unanimous decision, but the two athletes who left the arena that night would eventually become completely different fighters. McGregor became the first fighter in UFC history to simultaneously hold championships in two weight divisions. His explosive left hand, psychological warfare, and ability to transform every fight into a global event made him one of the sport's most recognizable figures. Holloway built a different legacy. He became known for relentless combinations, remarkable endurance, and an ability to remain dangerous even during the final seconds of a fight. Now, 13 years after their first encounter, the questions have completely changed. Can McGregor still control distance and create the perfect opening for his left hand? Can Holloway withstand the early pressure and turn the fight into a high-volume battle? And what happens when two fighters who know each other's history finally meet again? McGregor's greatest opportunity may come during the opening rounds. He is most dangerous when he can pressure an opponent, force a reaction, and counter with precision. Holloway's opportunity may come as the fight continues. He frequently builds momentum by increasing his output, attacking from multiple angles and forcing opponents to defend combinations instead of individual strikes. The fight may be decided by one simple question: who controls the pace? But the main event is not the only reason UFC 329 is attracting attention. The co-main event features Paddy Pimblett against Benoit Saint-Denis in a major lightweight matchup. Pimblett brings confidence, aggressive grappling, and an unpredictable fighting style. Saint-Denis brings pressure, durability, and a willingness to turn every contest into a physical battle. For both fighters, this is more than another appearance. It is an opportunity to move closer to the lightweight championship conversation. The UFC Free Fight Marathon gives fans a chance to revisit the performances that created these moments. Every knockout reveals timing. Every submission reveals patience. Every comeback reveals what happens when a fighter refuses to quit. These older fights are not simply highlights. They are clues. They show the habits, strengths, and weaknesses that each athlete carries into UFC 329. When the octagon door closes, reputation cannot throw a punch. Past victories cannot defend a takedown, and popularity cannot guarantee survival. Only preparation, strategy, and execution remain. 13 years after their first fight, McGregor and Holloway enter the same cage with different accomplishments, different expectations, and unfinished business. One fighter wants to prove the original result still matters. The other wants to prove that history can be rewritten. UFC 329, McGregor versus Holloway 2. Who wins the rematch?